So let's talk a little bit how this is done, in Sitecore. When you think about data in Sitecore, there's really 6 methods, if you want to boil it down, to capturing data. One of the first ones when it comes to the experience profile, this one can get a little, it's insanely powerful, but it can be very complex because you have to identify what your source of truth is around your data. Some of our clients and and organizations I've worked with, it's Salesforce as their CRM, it's Dynamics as their CRM. Sometimes it's a financial system, health cloud, on Salesforce, marketing cloud on Salesforce. So, understanding what that source of truth is going to allow you to be better with experience profile, which I would define as explicit data. This is explicit data that I know about this user. It could be that name and email and those basics that we talked about, most likely is. But you might have other explicit data. One of our clients has data around, skill set when it comes to running the New York City Marathon that we're speaking on at Sitecore Symposium. We're talking a lot about dynamic pricing and personalizing, not just the product journey, but like pricing of these products based on, different attributes such as, the fact that I'm a certain membership tier, or I'm a novice runner, or I'm an experienced runner, or I've been in the marathon 10 times. So that's like really what experience profile is about. And then we're going to talk a lot about profiling and why it's highlighted is because that's where we're going to spend a lot of maybe 20 minutes of our time and marketing automation a little bit. Because profiling allows you as a marketer, or even, as a Sitecore, technologist or content manager, it allows you to actually go ahead and build a CDP inside Sitecore. And we're going to talk about how you do that. We have marketing automation, which again, in Sitecore is not just about email. You can use EXM, Sitecore's email product to do your communications. But, the reality is most brands have some best in breed separated that. They have Marketo, Eloqua, the Pardot. It could be a variety of different things. And so you can use Sitecore's marketing automation to manage, like I said before, the digital experience itself. Sitecore can call on that third party or that third party system and say, go send that email that you have in your system. But I want to manage, how we're talking to the customers. So we'll speak a little bit about that. And then we have campaigns, goals, and outcomes here that I rated as easy. These are things that you really can put in today and see output tomorrow. So let's dive into some of this content here. First, I just want to show experience profiles. So some of if there's some Sitecore novices on the line, what you're looking at here is experience profile inside Sitecore, where I can see a timeline of all the interactions that this one individual had with my brand. Details of this user. We'll talk about some other details that you can configure. Here's the basic out of the box contact details, first name, last name, the basics that we were talking about earlier. There's this other tab here called user profile details. And I can't show you the data because it's obviously client data. But with Sitecore's interoperability, the data exchange framework, XConnect, you're able to pull in this explicit data into your system. This is what we're doing when you think about that Salesforce connector that Sitecore might be pushing. It's pulling that data into XProfile. You can extend XProfile in many different ways. One of the ways that we're going to talk about at Symposium is the personalized pricing. So in this example, inside that profile, we extended all these different, as a non-member, as a friend, as a non-member, as a member. You see all these different customer pricing things down here on the bottom right. And by extending that XProfile, by extending that profile, we were able to actually surface dynamic pricing and different pricing based on who you were, right? So it's an example of like more complex personalization that delivers at the profile level.